Today is going to be one of those days in which there's just a lot of random stuff that kind of needs to be done. I mean, looking at all the crap we have in the box here, I'm pretty sure at the very least we need to swap out our military leg armor. So let's go ahead and start on that. Hi, Kat. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. I assume this one's going to be better. It is. And even if it's not, it's going to have one more mod slot. So by definition, that makes it better. So what do we have on here? We have the bandolier, the pocket mod, and one of the customized fitting mods. Now, what would be really nice, we don't have any though, and I guess we could put one of these on there. I don't remember if you can put that in the customized fitting one. I suppose maybe one of these as an option, I guess. I thought we had more stuff around. We really don't. We don't have a lot of mods available. So we can either do noise or we can do stamina and mobility. No, we cannot do that one. We can do that one. Okay, great. I don't know, maybe the customized fittings, is that the one that's doing the mobility? Stamina and mobility. Oh yeah, that one's even better. So never mind. That was the right decision all along. So that puts us in a slightly better spot with our armor there. And when you look at the totality of everything, we're basically rocking quality 6 everything. And in fact, here, just because, let's go ahead and let's repair all the things. I think I repaired one I didn't mean to. My bad. We'll just have to sell it and it'll be okay. Come on, do the gloves. There you go. Thank you. So I guess we'll just throw a couple of mods on the pants just to get rid of them. I mean, whew, boy, I guess we could throw a couple of those. No, here we have extras of these guys, so we'll throw those on there. And this is just trade bait for later on. I mean, honestly, I didn't mean to do that, so whatever. But it does help kind of clear out the box, which kind of nice. So we'll let that kind of stuff just sit in there for the time being. And then the other thing I wanted to do is to look at our weapons here. So I kind of cleaned up this box just a little bit. So this is strictly just ranged weaponry. Now that shotgun, meant to sell that on the last one when we were running around in the wasteland. Totally forgot. So it is what it is. And then this box over here, we do have a couple things we can get rid of here, so we'll get rid of that one. And we're going to get rid of both of those spears. Those will both essentially be trade bait. So the main thing I want to do today is get that chem station up and running. Now we started on this like, gosh, I don't even remember how long ago it was. That's how long it's been. And I guess because of how this place is built, this is really the only place for it to go. So congratulations. Well, that's where you shall fit. I can't remember. Don't we need to have... Oh, no, I guess we don't need anything in here. Well, how about that? I thought we needed something in there. Guess I was wrong. Do we have... Here, let's get some coal, and we'll just fill this thing with as much coal as we can. And just kind of taking a look at things here, there's really not a lot we can do right now. We can make some gas cans, but I kind of hate to do that because that 800 shale would turn that into 1,000 gas, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, we're not exactly running low on gasoline, so I'm fine with doing that. And this guy here, let's just give you some more so you can continue doing whatever you were doing. And then that leaves me with the last thing I want to look at, which is to see where we are with the gyrocopter. We're basically nowhere. So on that note, what do we have for skill points? We do have 11 skill points, which is kind of good. But I think a few of these are going to go to other things. So it's like, oh boy, where and how do we spend all this stuff? I wouldn't mind getting more into the spear line, but I don't think that's necessarily great for us. I do want to get more into archery, so let's see, I think we need one more for archery, so we'll go ahead and spend the point. And I realize it's 2 points. So that's going to get us... Let's see, we have to take this off now and put that back on. And then this guy, we can now knock 3 arrows on this bow because we have increased our archery skill. That's a big, big upgrade. Like, that's one of those things that it's kind of a big deal. I mean, I said it's big. It's a big upgrade. It is. I'm going to drop a few points into light armor, and we're going to go ahead and... I really do want to put some into parkour. So we'll put 2 into parkour because that'll give us the first jump level. And I think that's probably good enough. I mean, really, we could throw some into... Is this the one that gives... Or maybe it's just perception itself increases your headshot damage. Yeah, it's that one. I think the penetrator is also set up to do something with shredder arrows, if I remember right. But what I'd really like to do is get Lucky Looter up to the very last one. I think that would be a good idea to get that extra 5%. However, I mean, if we look at that one, you need Perception 7, and last I checked, we can't even get close to that. So I want to say that's probably good enough for now. I'm going to go do some building, so I will be back with you on the flip side of building. So this is definitely not done yet, but I'm going to say it's done enough for now because there's something I kind of want to do while we still can, because time is actually getting a little limited for what we can do at the moment as it relates to this one specific thing. Let me grab that. I'm going to go hop in the truck and I shall meet you somewhere. I think we have everything we need, and if not, good enough. Here we are just across the way, and wouldn't you know... Oh, goodness. Well, that's kind of lame. We're going to run through yet another Aldo's Cabinets, turn on the power quest, because I wanted to do this one just because we've had it for so stinking long. And every time I think of doing it, it's too late. It's already like morning, or it's about to be morning, or something along those lines. And I thought, let's go ahead and clear this quest. Look at that, robotic headlamp mod schematic. That is excellent. We need to go do some building for the robot's drone, because I forgot we needed to do that anyway. But I really want to just kind of take care of this quest before it gets to be too late, because, you know, it'd just be nice to be able to say we've done this one. I didn't remember that it was an Aldo's, or I don't even know that I knew it was an Aldo's. So it's kind of an is-what-it-is situation, but we'll just go ahead and run through here. It shouldn't be that big a deal. I mean, this is not the Wasteland, so we're not dealing with the same level of resistance that we had to deal with in the Wasteland. Although there most assuredly will be some resistance, so I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk necessarily. I mean, so far it's been a cakewalk, but it might not be. It might not stay that way. Here, I am trying to move a little quickly here, maybe a little quicker than usual, just because we are almost at midnight and I don't want to run out of time on this. I don't think we will necessarily. I'm just trying to be cognizant of that, and I realize I left a completely functional workbench downstairs. And when I say completely functional, I mean completely functional destroyed workbench that is therefore unfunctional, dysfunctional. Left a dysfunctional workbench downstairs. Sure, take all the things, we don't care. We already had that great heist book, so it doesn't do anything for us. Trying to make sure we collect as many of those guys as we can, because we are going to blow through cobblestones at some point. I just don't know when. Probably skipped a little bit of loot last time we did this quest. Also going to skip a little bit of loot this time, because I'm not going to go deal with the zombie vulture type thing. Don't need to, we're fine. Let's get rid of these guys here. How you doing? Okay. And then we will go ahead and switch to our bow and arrow. And then if this guy, or these fine zombie folk, will ever stop what they're doing. Oh, having that third arrow there was nice! Very nice. Super duper handy. What, did you go out the left side? No, you didn't. Okay, hi. I thought he went out the left side. I guess it was just the sound, the general sound effects going on. Oh yeah, I forgot I put that one there. And break. There we go. Start over again. I forgot to put the chainsaw on the front slot, the primary slot, because I placed a couple of blocks incorrectly when I was doing some building stuff. Needed to get rid of them. I thought, that's probably the fastest way. Not really expecting anything great out of any of this stuff. We're going to leave the rest of that because we don't care about any of it. And then we'll open these guys up, see what we got here. Boots. And we can take all the food stuff. I'm okay with that. So I'm just happy to say that we have completed this quest. Now, of course, our trader out here is Trader Rex, so I'm not exactly thrilled about the proposition of going to visit Trader Rect for like the bajillionth time, but at the same time here, he's going to give us a reward, so it's not necessarily all bad. It's just mostly bad where he's involved. I thought I heard a lot of shuffling. I was wondering if maybe there was a wandering horde coming through, but it would have to be behind, I think. Oh yeah, there's a few zombies at the door. Here, can we just shoot at them to get their attention? That's all that was about. I really was not trying to engage directly, so to speak, with the shotgun. Just wanted their attention. Okay, take care of you. Take care of you. Oh yeah, we got some zombie friends right here. Nope. I could see him pulling his hand back. He was going for a swing. I said, no, good sir. Although I'm not sure you're a good sir. You know what? Here, I want to do that. Nah. There you go. Lots of noise as that guy falls over. I don't think I grabbed all the stuff we were supposed to sell. I don't honestly remember. But let's go visit Trader Rect just the same. I don't know if anyone has done the meme yet, but if no one has, I'd like to see a Trader Rect, not my trader meme, because I think that'd be kind of fun. We're going to take one of those, because we're going to use it in the near future. I think we probably already have some, but, you know, just in case. Here, let's take the iron gloves. Man, we're still not up to tier 3s for this guy. I kind of just want to get up to tier 3s for him, honestly. Sure, we can do that one. And then let's go ahead and, holy moly, man, let's sell some stuff. So we're going to sell you that and that. All of these guys. Now, I know, I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. I do recognize that if we had bothered to repair all those things, we would have received many more monies. Not worried about that. Like, seriously, it doesn't even matter. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, seriously, we're fine. I mean, sure, we can't really buy a bunch of... Well, we can't buy a gyrocopter for one, but we could buy a lot of other things. But for now, let's just go ahead and leave this where it is, and I'll meet you over... we're going to go ahead and run that quest. I want to do that, so I'll meet you at that quest. So this is the location for the quest. I have said before that tier 3 is kind of like the good quest level. And a lot of that is just for selfish reasons, because the stuff in my mod that I'm specifically looking for, more or less tier 3 treasure box is your best bet, which it's not the only one, it's just kind of your best bet, because getting it out of other stuff is hit and miss, because we're talking about mostly treasure maps, and you don't always see those in the various book loot containers. So we're talking bookcases, stacks of books, etc. Sometimes you do, but they're rare in there. And that's just kind of the way it is. I mean, that's default game logic. That's not even me. That's just the default game logic. So it is kind of one of those things where if you want to find the treasure chests, then you really kind of are...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Encouraged, we'll say. I know, hey, I had just got the targeting, and then you interrupted. Okay. But you really are kind of going to benefit from doing the tier 3 stuff. You're not guaranteed to get a treasure quest, chest, whatever. A treasure chest, a treasure map. Easy for me to say, but there's a better chance of it. Oh, by the way, we do need to chomp on some more honey. I just realized that was going back up again, the infection, that is. That's what I mean by that. Allow me to be more specific in my word usage. Hello. Let us back up a minute, because we have a lot of resistance coming through here. Okay. We are backed into a corner. We need to make sure we get rid of everyone here. How you doing, sir? Okay, you're done. You're done. Okay, great. Man, we've got a bunch of things that I want to do on the next one here. Yeah, let's see, where are we going? We're going downstairs to finish off this particular POI. We'll go hit the tier 2 treasure reward chest thing for this POI, and that'll be fine. Doesn't always have to be the most fantastic, best thing ever. I mean, that black dye right there is cool. Oh, this POI. Now I remember it. let's pull out the dog buster, because I don't even feel like messing around with dogs today. I mean, having now spent the majority of the last several episodes in the wasteland and dealing with dog after radiated guy after dog after mutated guy after whatever, I just kind of don't want to deal with the dogs. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot, we got some parkour now. How about that? We can do some bouncy bounce, and it's nice and easy to get around. That's fantastic. I genuinely forgot about that. That's hilarious. Shamway box. That's all usable stuff. That is not. Take this guy. Look at that. There's a quality 6 lever action rifle, which we have no room for. Let's start eating some things and doing some other things. Scrap that. Take that away. Oh, goodness. I think that gives us enough space for those guys. We can take that, and then we have a gun bag. Can break that down. I don't think we have room for... we don't need those, so we'll take the chain. I realize we still don't have room for whatever it was I scrapped, so it'll be okay. So let's go ahead and bounce back out, and I will meet you one more time back at the trader. There's a random loot bag just lying around. That actually has some decent loot in it. How about that? Well, I was going to meet you over here, but I saw that random loot bag, and I thought, well, let's stop for that first before we go do anything else. A crawler guy. You're not a crawler guy. You're a spider crawler guy. Put your head in the sand like an ostrich, why don't you? Except, I don't know. Never mind. Here, let's just... Oh my gosh. So many zombies around. Let's just be done with them so we can go ahead and drop off some stuff. I put a few things in the back of the truck. I was going to say in the bike. Honestly, I was going to say in the bike. We'll take those because we can really use those. Dang it, we're still not at a tier 3. I just, you know, I feel like I want to say we've already done a bunch of these for him, and we should be, sure, household Victorian, that's fine. I just don't want to do the same thing we just did. I don't know if we're going to go do that one. We'll figure that one out next time around, but for right now, I'm feeling pretty good about where things are. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. We do have some stuff that I want to do in terms of crafting. We'll see if we can get to that on the next one. And if not, we will definitely get to it before too long, because some of this stuff, it's just going to be good. We got to do it. I'm looking forward to it. For right now, I'm going to make this a black machete because I think that's cool. Black machete. Look at that thing. That looks awesome. That looks really cool. And that, sorry, truck, bike thing, I'm going to call good. Catch you next until, and thanks for watching. See you later.